she finally walked through the door 2 hours later, traffic had delayed her even further. She looked like a different person than the confident woman who had proposed this experiment 48 hours ago. She dropped her hard hat on the floor and collapsed onto the couch. "Can't do 5 more days of this," she whispered, her voice breaking. "Please, I'm begging you, let's end this now." I sat beside her, maintaining my composure. "Day 2 was always going to be the hardest," I said calmly. "But ending now means you'll never fully understand what I handle for our family." She looked at me with genuine tears in her eyes. "I understand enough, your job is impossible. I don't know how you do it day after day." I smiled slightly. "It's not impossible, it's just demanding. And I do it because that's what it takes to build the life we have." After a long silence, I offered a compromise. "How about this? You don't have to go back to the construction site. But there are other aspects of my responsibilities you haven't experienced yet. We continue the experiment, but with modifications." Relief washed over her face, followed immediately by suspicion. "What kind of modifications?" "Tomorrow you'll handle our finances, home maintenance calls and the meeting with our insurance agent. I'll continue with the household duties." She hesitated, clearly torn between her pride and her desperate need to escape another day like today. "Fine," she finally agreed, "but no more construction site." As she dragged herself to the shower, I allowed myself a small satisfied smile. The construction site had been the most visible part of my responsibilities, but it wasn't even half of what I managed. The next phase of her education was about to begin, one where she'd discover just how much invisible work I did to keep our lives running smoothly. Day 2 had broken her confidence. Day 3 would open her eyes to an entirely different kind of burden. Day 3 of our experiment dawned with a change in atmosphere. No construction site for her meant no 5 a.m. alarm, but I made sure her day wouldn't be any less enlightening. When she finally emerged from the bedroom at 7:30, looking marginally more rested but still wary, I had coffee waiting and a leather portfolio on the kitchen table. "What's that?" she asked, eyeing the portfolio suspiciously. "Your agenda for today," I replied, sliding it toward her. "Our quarterly financial review, 3 maintenance appointments that need supervision, and a meeting with our insurance agent about the policy renewals." She cautiously opened the portfolio, and her eyes widened at the stack of spreadsheets, statements and schedules inside. "First," I began, "you'll need to reconcile our accounts. I flagged some unusual charges on your credit card that need verification. Then transfer funds to cover the property tax payment due tomorrow. It's $4,700 by the way. After that, you'll need to call about the water heater warranty. It's making that knocking sound again." Her coffee remained untouched as she flipped through the papers with increasing alarm. "Why are there so many investment statements? And what's this about a home equity line decision? That's our retirement